Hello dear listener, TW here. Thank you for joining me, and a quick shout out to Sean, our top tier patron. Thank you very much for your support, along with everybody else. Apologies for the croaky voice, but hay fever waits for no podcast apparently. So welcome and join me as I delve into 100 years of horror, one flick at a time. It is hard to discuss this film without first stating this caveat. There are so many versions of this film, it is hard to say what constitutes the actual viewing of the original piece. Some versions are missing sections, some have nudity excised, some have a red tint on the hell section. Further still, some fans have done their best to restore and enhance the picture. It is therefore hard to say that the following critique is complete, as the cinematic fragments are varied, to say the least. Dante's Inferno then, 1924. We stay a while longer in the United States for this one, and a tale from the Divine Comedy comes forth as Puritan judgment. The layers of hell are shown in graphic detail as a warning to a greedy businessman, Mortimer Judd, played by Ralph Lewis. The connections with the Christmas Carol are obvious, as Mortimer is shown the error of his ways and what will befall him in the afterlife. The film has a range of positives, such as impressive visual effects of the hellish landscape. The sets too are top-notch. There is some wonderful imagery of a devil over the character's shoulder that is reminiscent of Insidious some 90 years later. The use of symbolism, once again not very subtle but effective, can be seen throughout. The layer of hell, reserved for those who died by their own hand, sees a character breaking a branch. Woe is me! They cannot leave, they are firmly rooted in place. The use of fire as a sign of punishment is naturally used excessively. A storm sequence is highly effective and keeps things moving along at a brisk enough pace. The problems, such as the comedic blackface, are minor and of course typical of the time. The paper-thin plot is more noticeable, given that the film is basically showing a greedy character and then abusing him for an hour so he can learn his lesson, means that the meat on the bones here is the hellish landscape, which, while effective, does get tiresome after a while. Like the earlier discussed film Destiny, there is a redemption ending for those who like a happier finale. Is this an all-time classic? Somewhat. The Puritan judgment angle was not wholly original, but adds a layer of difference between this picture and European variants at the time. The visuals are wonderful and the film doesn't hold back. It is worth bringing the issue of speed. Many films were seen at various speeds depending on when they were shown. That is a complex topic, but suffice to say, watching this at 1.25 speed on YouTube benefited the picture greatly. While it does overstay its welcome, director Henry Otto creates an interesting picture that is worth a look for horror history buffs, even though it does not hit the dizzying heights of its contemporaries. Enjoy!